Hello, everyone. Welcome to another scene for Living World of Darkness C20 venue. In this scene, we have Carina, who has been texting Ron about an experience that she's had and has asked, and Ron's told her to come over, which apparently she was already on her way over. So Ron's like, yeah, cool. And he's waiting for her to get there.
Carina, for her part, is going to burst out of the doors from the bus that she also took because train to bus is the language you do when you live in New York City. Kind of burst out of the doors and run to Ron's house, yelling, "Run! Run! Run!"
He could probably hear this because I'm just gonna say that he's near the bus stop. And he comes out of the house and he's like, "Karina, stop!"
Run! Okay, and she stops running and just starts walking to him.
I meant stop yelling.
Listen, you're already here. I don't need to fucking run anymore.
Yeah, fine. And he goes over to her and then walks her back to the house.
So how you doing, Ron?
He nods. All right. All things considered, the last few days.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't seen you. Well, what's it? I told you about Vixen, how we were all going out drinking, and you didn't show, so I figured like you weren't feeling so hot.
I worked late at the aquarium, and I was just
Oh,
tired.
okay.
Yeah, because
Was that
you
asshat
know,
from what's it? Willifred's uh containment being a jerk again? She's talking
yes,
about her rival, who is the head of the what's it? Who is one of the what's it? Head scientists who monitors the ass of walrus. Willifred.
nice. Um, yeah, she wasn't too happy about what happened at the seal exhibit
I mean,
and the
Willifred
things
is like,
around it.
yeah, like Willifred is like right on the fringe of that, and he's
Yeah,
already like, and he's always complaining about his fucking stomach. So I figured,
yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, his tank's right next to it, so it was affected. So yeah, she was kind of a bitch.
yeah, I had to clean up the other day when I was on task, and she kept on like scowling, just like you're not doing it right. And I'm just like, you know what, you want to help me, you can help me.
You tell her to
Stop
just
hiding
shut the
behind.
fuck up. You just tell
I
her to
told her
shut
to grab a
the fuck up.
sponge. I told her grab a Brillo sponge and help us then, and she's just like, no, I have to go check on Willifred. I was just like delocated.
I mean, I was, checking on animals too, but I was also helping you guys clean up. Of course, I felt a little guilty, so
I mean,
it was
yeah.
it wasn't
But at least we
complete.
get some extra.
It
At least
wasn't
we get some
completely
extra
my fault.
charge off of it.
Yeah, yeah. It wasn't completely
I
my
mean,
fault.
I know. It's just a pain, Ron. It's just a pain.
He nods.
It's a pain in
So
my arms because fucking scrubbing that algae is hard. It solidifies apparently.
yeah, LG is yeah.
Yeah.
Come here, let me rub your arms.
Thank you.
He sits her down on the couch and sits next to her and just
She
starts
literally
rubbing
just
her
holds out her arm. Thank you. I feel better now. Anyway. You missed out. There was a weird she at the bar.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
said
I
he
know.
had diamond teeth or something.
Yes. Oh my god. Ron, the things I want to do for those teeth. The things I want to do for those teeth.
He just
Uh,
shakes his head and just keeps rubbing, keeps
seriously,
massaging her arm.
come on. Like, they're pure diamond. They're not even plated. They're pure diamond.
Wait, what?
Yes!
Do you
Yes,
know
Ron,
how
yes!
much those would be worth?
Exactly, Ron. Exactly. See, you just think that I'm just being weird because I like, violence and stuff. No, no, no. I'm saying this for reasons, Ron. Money reasons.
I get that now. I'm sorry, okay? Jeez. I mean, who couldn't use the extra cash, right?
Right? Though I would rather have them just as a little crown. I mean, just glistening with residue on top of my pretty little head. I'd really earn my name. It'd be so
That's
beautiful,
true.
Ron. It would be so beautiful.
All right. Tell me about this date you went on. What?
Oh God. Oh God. Okay, Ron. Okay. She's gonna get comfortable on the couch. Okay. So, remember a couple nights ago, I went out drinking, as usual. And June appeared with these weird people. And these weird people already know people who were in the bar, coincidentally. I mean, I guess we all went to the same fucking bar. So we ended up talking. The redhead gave me a lollipop that was apparently ecstasy, laced, full. A little rude, she should have told me first, but you know what? It's alright. Because apparently in my drug-addled haze, I was salivating over her fucking arm. And I might have texted you about this, but I don't really remember fully texting you about this. Like, it's there, but, like, I also drank a lot, so. Yeah, ecstasy and drinking, probably not the best for memory. But I didn't eat her arm. I didn't. There was
That's
no
good.
teeth upon still bleeding flesh. Instead, I went to a halal cart with Shea, and I'm pretty sure, like, we made his life or destroyed his life's work. I'm not too sure. Somehow money was exchanged, and I haven't seen the halal cart yet, so maybe, I paid his fucking rent. He's just like, I have enough to move. Who knows? Or maybe he died. I don't remember. Shea might. Anyway, so Red hits me up for coffee, and I go to get coffee with her. I was a little bit drunk, so I figured I need some coffee to sober up. Talk to Red, see how she is. She seemed nice from what I remember. She brings up the arm comment, and I made a joke about my appetite, and it kind of delved into a conversation. And she explicitly asked, "Are you human?" And I asked back, "Are you?" And it was sort of a guessing game of which one of the fucktards that isn't mundane that lives in the city are each other. She didn't get a clear answer from me, obviously. But from what I'm guessing, she's a park person. Like it's out of like
Yeah.
it's out
Yeah.
of like how to explain like things out of things like what's it? I don't fucking remember the word. Like we each gave each other a bunch of questions and we each tried to answer as best as we could. So it's not survival out of this, it's like one out of the other. Oh, what am I trying to remember? What term am I trying to use? You're on what term? Inferencing from what isn't said to try to figure out what is.
Yeah.
Kind of like puka talk, like that.
He nods.
So from instancing, she asked me if I could go out in the sunlight. I can. I asked her that. She's just like, yeah. But the reason why she's not tan is because security work, and she's fucking white. So there you go. Uh, She asked me if I wanted the world to end. And then I was explicitly honest in the fact that no, there's too much out there for me to do still, and hopes and dreams are important, so why fucking end the world? Seriously, there's still more to do. Stop. Chill with that. And I have a soft spot for nature, as we all fucking do, because our planet, and for, us in particular, glens and shit are super important, and those things die with pollution.
He's
And
nodding
uh,
profusely.
and then she started going on about the environment, and then I was just like, "Hey, are you pro clean energy?" And she's just like, "Oh, absolutely." And just went on, and it was just like, oh, okay. Um, Talked to her about water people. Well, not water people exactly. Just like she asked if I was partial to the ocean, and I said yes, but only because of family reasons. And she's, I guess that was enough for her. So it's just like, oh, okay. So maybe there are other things out in the water. I mean, I know there are things out in the water, but maybe there are things that park people know about. I mean, I don't fucking know.
Maybe.
I don't fucking know. Maybe they tangled with Mur. Who knows? Um, she she goes to the coffee shop nearby a whole lot because she lives by there. But when I asked her if she lived in that, like, she inferenced that she went to this coffee shop in particular because it was close to her house, like close to where she is, where she's from. And when I asked her, "Oh, do you live in the neighborhood?" Then she couldn't exactly say. And then started talking about like, "Oh, there are so many parks in New York City, but some parks should be kept out of for more reasons than one." This is just like, yeah, there are lots of parks in the city. Uh, she
Definitely
asked me about
sounds like.
Staten. Yeah, she asked me about Staten Island. I said I don't go to Staten Island, but I do have friends who have establishments there. She was just like, yeah, no, it's not a good place. So maybe they know something about the island that we don't.
Probably.
I straight up asked her if she was from the Bronx, and she's just like, no. I was just like, okay, so not a demon. And yeah, I was trying to inference from those choices as to what she isn't. She apparently her dad goes out into Long Island a lot, particularly Montauk, and lots of natural shit. Goes upstate a lot, or talked about going up to upstate Nova Scotia. It's just like, nature's great. She agreed wholeheartedly on some. Talked more about the water. She's very adamantly against being in the open ocean. I don't know, do wolves swim? Those things, do they swim? I don't fucking know.
Hmm. I don't know.
I don't know if I want to know, because, like, if they can swim, can they swim for long distances? Uh, I'm pretty sure I went on a date with a wolf prodigal, or whatever the fuck they call themselves. Those things, the park people. She wants to go.
Well, be careful.
Yeah, it's not even the end. She wants to get dinner.
Oh. He gives like a
Yeah,
little grin on his face.
yeah. I don't know how I feel about it.
Well, I mean, they're probably not the worst one you could go out with. Um,
I
I
mean,
think
fucking
that there's
leeches
some
wouldn't
of.
do me.
Oh, yeah, exactly. I think that there's some of them that actually have. I don't know. All I know are rumors, but
I
anyway,
mean,
it's just. I mean, yeah, be careful, but you,
yeah,
you
but
know, you
yeah,
can
be careful even dating one of us. I mean, if I date someone who
go.
fucking knows, what's that weird magic? The control one or the I know who you are one? Those
Oh,
things, yeah, those are hard
yes.
shit. Or
Hmm.
the contracting one. Oh, that one's a scary one.
Yeah,
So if anyone
yeah.
knows those three, those are people to maybe not date. Or even a fucking she. Though I am highly considering banging the diamond she, simply so I can get a chance to tear out his teeth.
I mean, if that's what you want to do, I'm not going to stop you.
I mean, you couldn't. Well, no, you could probably, but I think it'd be a bad idea.
I've seen those teeth.
They're so gorgeous. Oh my god. It stood the whole time at the bar just like staring at his mouth.
Um, Ron's just like, you have my number. If something goes wrong, I will come and rescue or help you, you know. So, not that you need rescuing per se, but you know what I mean.
You're good people, Ron.
I
I just thought that she knew that we weren't mundane.
She might
Because,
know.
well, now she definitely knows. But I thought maybe she had an idea.
Oh, you mean when you first met her?
Yeah. Because I
Ah,
knew there was something off with it, but like I didn't really fucking care because I
mhm,
was drinking, and then there was ecstasy, so I really didn't fucking care.
right.
And they were cool with June, so I thought they knew.
Oh,
I mean, it's so weird. I mean, I know there are things that aren't us. I mean, I know there's other things out there, but like, seeing up close is kind of something different.
he nods. Yep, I have not knowingly met another. I don't even know what you'd call us.
Whatever we are.
Yeah, not mundane people.
Okay. I mean, I know there are others, and I've met some others. I mean, passing by, I've seen them. Though there was this weird sun god at the at Vixen today that you missed,
We what?
like a fire god or something.
That is weird. What did it
Some sort of
say?
high level. I mean, it only spoke, I think, Cantonese. So I was talking to the she. He did that. He did that naming magic, so we could
Mm,
talk to it. Apparently, it's some sort of sun god. I mean, all you saw was the Famine. All you saw was him. His body, like the mundane shell, was like maybe like a faint outline or something. I mean,
wow.
that thing
Did he say what
was
he
yes, the
wanted?
fuck out of it. No, he was just chilling, drinking with his friends. Literally
Interesting.
just drinking with his friends. Like, I know there are other things out there. It's just weird sometimes to just bump into them and be like, yo, I'm out of my league. I do not know what is going on. I am Jon Snow. I know nothing.
He chuckles.
Jon fucking Snow. But according to Knock Nerd, I look like somebody from that fucking show. Who knows? Gorgeous babes all
I,
around then.
I haven't actually really watched the show, so I wouldn't know. But I do get on the internet, so I know a bunch of the references and shit, you know.
I'm sure you get on the internet. Most people get onto the internet.
He just kind of shakes his head like, yeah, that was probably the wrong wording, but whatever.
What else do you see on the internet?
See a lot of stuff on the internet.
I'm sure you do, Ron. I'm sure you do.
He turns bright red as he can on his brown skin. He is red. He is blushing hard now because he's like, fuck, she got me.
Yeah. Anyway, so she wants to have dinner, and I don't know how I feel about it. Ugh, sorry, I don't know how I feel about it, Ron. Honestly, like I wouldn't mind it even if we couldn't get on stable footing. Be nice to have an other outline, ally, an ally that is other, but not gray.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess she's a little. No, yeah, she's not even gray. She's other, literally. But
I think you should go for it. Just go and see how it goes. Even if, you know, you end up with a friend, hey, it's a friend.
Like, I don't even know what kind of restaurant we go. I mean, even Grays give them, like, when we were at the coffee shop, like, nobody passed by us. Like, huge wide berth. And not even, like, normally for me, it was bigger.
Oh. Hmm.
So, like, a red cap and a what's it, go to a restaurant and never get any service.
Maybe does
Where would I take her? Where
take her
would she
to
take me?
maybe a place that's owned by other changelings because I think we're immune to whatever they have.
Maybe? But,
I'm
like,
sure that
here's the
there's a
thing.
restaurant or something around here.
But here's the thing. Would she want to go and hang out around other changelings?
He shrugs. I don't
Or
know.
or would she take me to a restaurant maybe one of them owns? And how would they react to one of me? And would I feel comfortable being surrounded by so many fucking wolves?
He nods. That's true.
Like it's something
Maybe
we
order takeout and go to the beach.
that wouldn't be too bad. That wouldn't be too bad. I did ask if she wanted some of her friends with, and maybe it wouldn't just be an us thing. Because in that way she doesn't have to feel weird. Because here's the thing. She thought I was mundane going into the date, and now she knows that I'm not. And I thought
Oh,
she was, and I knew she wasn't, but I wasn't sure what she was. And now knowing that she could be Wolf, it just kind of puts me in a different space. You know?
I getcha. I getcha.
I mean, you're right. Wolves aren't the worst thing out there, and I'm sure some of them are real nice. I just, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it.
Well, maybe just take some time to reflect and see how you feel about it in a couple of days. Maybe
Yeah,
you have each other's numbers, right? Just text back and forth and
yeah. She
see
actually
how
has my
things
number.
text back and forth and see how things go.
Yeah, I think I'll do that. I actually gave her my real number. There you go.
He gives a fake shocked look.
Shut the fuck up. I, about my proposition. So, Sharkbait is really quite worried about being attacked again.
Well, I
I
think
kind of
as
want
long
to.
as she doesn't try to harpoon any more sharks, it'd be fine.
Yeah, but I think it like got to her. Like, especially with that thing following her, I think it really fucked her up.
He nods. I can
So,
imagine.
yeah. I want to take her to see Bonita, just so like she can see that they're not terrifying. I mean, they're fucking gorgeous, but like they're not scary, evil demon things to be
Yeah.
scared of and harpoon so you can run away.
Yeah. I know that she's new to this whole being a seal thing, but
I think
she
she
really
just, I think she
she
just didn't get it.
she should
Like
have.
she didn't realize
Yeah.
what. Sorry.
I was just gonna say that she should have. Even though she's new to it, she should have innately knew our cues, and you know she should have listened to those who have been doing this longer than her. I've been a seal for 8 years, and I've been around this whole thing a lot longer than that. And like someone brand new thinks that they're invincible, and they get attacked, I tried to, but she wouldn't listen. So maybe this woke her up and she'll listen to us from now on. I don't know, but I hope that it
Well,
doesn't happen to her again.
well, from what I've got, because I'm the adopted shark bait, what I've got is you need to explain as to why. You need to explain why it's good fucking idea and bad fucking idea.
All right.
Because here's the thing: she's not a baby. She's already like a near adult. So she, of course, she has her own fucking ideas on top of getting, that thing you guys get. So all of a sudden she's seeing new things and she thinks she can handle it. Probably that's at least what I'm getting.
But she was really resistant to going in the water as a seal. Like she was really hell bent on going in as a human. When we both told her that it was better to go in as a seal because you can swim better and get away faster and stuff like that.
I do agree that going as a seal probably was weird, just because small, vulnerable, kind of weird. I mean, against a shark that's not even its natural territory. I can sort of see her point on that, but I do agree that you guys should not have gone with their idea. But again, my opinion on that, you guys should not have gone with that.
Like, in my opinion, you're better protected in the water as a seal. You have the means to be in cold temperatures. We have really sharp teeth.
But you don't know if the fucking shark is an actual shark or if it's something else. I mean, from what I heard, she acted like a typical human in the water.
She did. But we gave her cues. Like, we tried to get her away. We tried to give her as much as we could. And even in her human form as a Selkie, she should have innately knew those cues, and she didn't. So, I don't I don't know what to do with her.
Hopefully, I can take her to our job, have her meet Bonita, and you can actually sit in.
Yeah. I mean,
Here's the
I'll
thing:
tell her what she.
you've been you for 8 years, but you got this when you were younger, and you didn't have that kind of already adult mindset of no, I know what to do.
Yeah, like I didn't. You're right. I mean, I was educated from the time I was like 6, but I didn't know what it all meant until,
You actually get it.
yeah. But then it, like, everything that I'd been learning over the past 10 years just clicked.
I don't know. Maybe it doesn't click for everybody. But here's the
But,
thing:
like,
even
I
if
know that
even
I have an advantage, that I had an advantage, and I have one. But,
like here's the thing: if she doesn't get it, we have to help her
oh,
because it's.
I wasn't saying that I wasn't going to help her, Karina. I'm not, I'm not an asshole.
I
At
fucking know
least
you're not an asshole. It's just going to be a struggle to fix it or to figure something out.
I just need her to be amenable to listening to what we have to say. Like, I know that she has her own thoughts, feelings, and ideas, but she needs to be teachable, Karina. She can't just blow us off. She has to listen because what I'm going to tell her is going to save her life.
Then that shit you got to tell her face to face.
He nods.
Sharkbait's kind of a brat, but she's not a total idiot. I mean, going into the water as a person without proper protection, probably not a smart idea. But
Yeah. I mean, I'm not going to hold it against her.
oh,
She made a really bad newbie mistake, but we could fix it. She didn't
yeah,
die. I managed to get us the fuck out of there, and I still don't know how I did it, but I'm glad that I did.
as
um,
am I.
so, uh, so
As an
yeah,
honesty, you wouldn't know if that shark was going after you next.
Oh, I know. I mean, once that shark drew blood, that's all it wanted. Um,
Hmm.
so, oh yeah, no, I wanted to get us out of there, and by the grace of magic, it worked.
Hmm. Anyway, like I was saying, check out a bonita, maybe get some fish and chips, and just kind of have you guys talk. Be
Yeah,
like a shark meet and greet.
yeah, we'll do that. We'll do that. Definitely.
And if that
It's
bitch from Williford sees anything, we can just lie and be like, hey, the higher ups wanted shark type victims to get to know sharks. They don't hold it against these magnificent creatures, and if you have a problem,
yes. We can show her Brooke's gnarly scar if she doesn't believe us, because she's got
right?
one.
I know I saw. It even shows up on her skin.
Yeah, I figured it might.
I mean, at least we'll never know. We'll always know who's Rook. And she got a cool nickname out of it. Sharkbait's a great nickname.
It is, because I
Wow.
mean, that's what she was.
I know it was a fucking Shea and Knock Nerd's idea. Deborah's bait for that chimerical shark was not a great one either.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
laugh, but you didn't see that at the end of it.
No, no, I didn't.
I mean, funny, but also, oh god, these morons.
He nods.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to teach Knock Nerd how to fight too. Because she apparently tried to stab said chimerical shark in the eye and it got her hand, as you saw. And she doesn't know how to stab something. So, yeah, she needs to learn how to stab stuff before you
Well,
actually go try to do stabby.
I can teach her. I got a setup here. You know, I got my training room and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, you can definitely do that. And I'm also going to teach shark bait. She desperately needs it.
He nods at that too.
So,
I
yeah, I was
mean,
just wondering if that'd
we
be a
can
good
all train
proposal.
together if you want. That's that.
Yeah.
You can come over. We can come over here and use my space, and everyone can learn stuff.
Mm-hmm. You'll teach him how to do stuff, and I'll teach him how to do, stuff that's not technically legal moves, but it'll definitely end a fight.
I don't really care about the legality of it.
Well, there you go. Oh, you wanted to talk recently, and we've just been so busy because algae.
Right. Um.
Hmm.
Uh. Out of character. Refresh my memory on what he wanted to talk about because I don't remember. He would, but I
Remember
don't.
when Carina made that joke, dickless?
Right. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Yeah, he gets this somber look on his face and he goes, "Yeah, that. So,
Hmm. Yeah, what's up?
well, so you made that comment to what's his face? Manbat, I think it was, about being dickless.
Hey, my bad. Discount Batman. Discount Batman. Yeah, we never really got to examine his dick, so I'm not too sure about that.
Well, it kind of affected me because,
Oh, I'm sorry.
well, you don't know. You didn't know. I um I was born a girl.
Karina's just gonna blink. Uh, okay.
And
Okay. Oh, fucking damn it, Ron!
So I don't
Fucking didn't
actually.
tell me sooner. Son
I
of a
don't.
bitch! You made me.
No.
Fucking cunt.
I
I'm
don't
such a
know.
fucking
No, you're not, Karina. You're not a cunt. You didn't know. That's why. That's why I didn't.
Ron.
That's why I had to go to the bathroom. So that I was just had to take a minute because I knew you didn't know, and it wasn't even directed at me, but it caught me wrong and affected me more than it should have.
I mean, uh, Ron. I mean,
I
I can
mean,
understand why you told me earlier.
because I just I don't know.
I mean, I can understand why. Uh, have I made any other jokes that like, offended you?
uh, not that I know of. No, I don't think so. Um, no, just
Just
that's why I decided that I needed to tell you so that maybe you know could
watch the joke.
yeah.
I mean, it stopped really being a joke after we couldn't actually, find it. Seriously, like, invest in like buying him fucking hard wax.
Um, we'll see.
All
Like,
right.
I have metamorphosis, so there are times where I do have a dick. Um, but sometimes I don't because sometimes it doesn't always work. Uh, or it doesn't
I
last as
mean,
long as I'd like it to.
I would like one because then I'd never really have to worry about being on the girl's line ever. And then I get it's paid as fucking, that asshole from fucking cleanup on the other side. Because I know he gets paid more than me. I know it. Deep in my dark heart.
Yeah.
All right. I mean, all right. All right.
Look, I changed my name and everything legally when I
I mean,
was 18.
Ron's a pretty good name. I can understand
Yeah,
why you changed to it. It's a really nice name.
thanks. um,
Fucking welcome. My mom made me fucking Ayada. The fuck is Ayada?
God.
I mean, it means cloud eater. And, like
Oh,
the mythical thing. She's like the wife of the fucking sky god, and I don't fucking know. It's a whole stupid story. But yeah, Ayada. Who the fuck? All right. I don't feel any ways about you. Just letting you know. Like, I just feel bad that I made that joke.
well, don't feel bad. Look, I'm
Well, you
over it.
can't tell me what to feel.
I fine. I know.
But all right, are they still doing fireworks outside?
Well, it is only a few days after some. There are times where people
It's
keep that
fucking
shit up
5
for a
days.
week.
Fucking fireworks. She'll like lean out and see if she can see it through the window. And we can't even see them. We can hear them. We can't even fucking see them.
Yeah.
Though, considering we're by the ocean, it could just be guns.
I mean, that's true.
Fireworks echo, guns don't, but it only works when it's like in the city. When it's like flatter and all the buildings are a little bit like shorter, there's not enough space in the ambiance to kind of hold up. And I'm not using ambiance, the acoustics. So it kind of just echoes out into the darkness. The fuck, Ron, man? Just, all right. All
I'm
right.
sorry I didn't tell you sooner.
Fuck up. It's fine. It's fine. I understand why you didn't tell me. Ah. I mean, part of me wants to say I wish I knew, but at the same time, I did it, and I'm happy that I did it because you know what? It means that you're fucking flawless.
He blushes. Not quite as hard as he did a little bit ago, but he gets, little. He blushes a little bit.
You're a
Thanks.
fucking flawless dude because you are a dude. All right. I will watch my jokes. All right. Wait, Ron,
What?
Ron, Ron,
What? What?
Ron.
Karina?
Ron. I have a question.
Yes.
Is this why you're a virgin? Because you're fucking gorgeous, and I never understood why.
Yeah, that's why I'm a virgin. Because I'm scared to have
Alright, note to
sex.
self. Note to self. Try harder. Find cooler people. Listen, this is gonna happen. I
Is it your
mean,
mission to get Ron laid? Is that the deal?
mission. Of course, it's my fucking mission. As your wing bitch, it is my mission to get you laid, or at least to like second, third base.
All
It doesn't have
right.
to be your second, third base, but like on the other side, definitely. Hmm.
All right.
There are plots to be had, Ron. Many plots to be had. Also, do you have any food?
I got
I
food
mean, I know you
here.
have food, but like food that I can take.
Ah,
And by I can
gotcha.
take, I mean, will you give me food
Well,
so I don't
yeah.
have to like go into your fridge rudely?
Yeah, what do you want?
Anything?
Anything. Okay. Um, he goes into the fridge. I got a bunch of lunch meat. You want a sandwich?
Yeah, yeah, sure. Just you know what? You don't have to put in bread. Just give me the plate.
Oh, all right. Here. And he like puts like probably a
Wait,
pound of assorted meat, ham and roast beef and chicken and turkey. He
can you
puts
pass
like
me the
just
mustard?
yeah. He he
Here,
puts he gives you the bottle of mustard and the heaping pile of lunch meat on the plate.
yes. Just like flatten out some of the meat, puts mustard in the middle, and rolls it up like a taco, like a burrito or a cigar.
He grabs something for himself too.
I mean, you can have some of the meat too,
No,
and by some I mean like this much. Just as pushing away part of the plate, like this much.
he'll take that. He'll take that. But he's got some fish. Fish.
Fish, fish, fish. Just like eat her meat. Just like, yes, delicious. I mean, I did have to. What's it? She asked me about my appetite, and I was just like, sometimes I'm just so hungry, I can eat anything. And conversation got going. I was just like, I could technically eat the cup in your hand, technically. And then it got me hungry, but I couldn't actually eat her cup because we were out in the open. So like, this is a good substitute. Because like, paint chips are the worst, honestly. And after the second like bite, it's no longer really satisfying to chew the ceramic
I can imagine
because
that. Yeah.
then like it gets into your nooks and crannies of your teeth, and you're just like, what is that? And like with like meat or like food, like edible food for mundane people or non-red caps, people without big teeth, like you can just like flick it or like wait for it to dissolve in your mouth. You can't really do that with ceramic. You gotta like rinse your mouth, gargle a little, swallow or spit. Remember that wrong. Spitting is technically frowned upon.
I'll remember that.
Alright, just letting you know. Spitting is for quitters.
He just kind of shakes his head.
Continues to roll up her meat cigars. Puts them between her lips like they're a cigarette, and then just slurps it. This
Ron
is good
actually
meat.
enjoys watching her eat like this, so he's just he's munching on his pieces of fish and watching her eat these meat cigars.
Meat. Such delicious meat. Seriously, who is your butcher? I like to have my way with them, and by that I mean keep them locked in my closet so they can slice meat for me daily.
um, well, I'm not gonna tell you, geez, because I still want to use them.
I mean, you get meat too, duh. I wouldn't be greedy.
It's that shop down the street from the aquarium.
Palenkos?
Yeah,
Huh. I always go in the other direction to Thomas's. I gotta go to Palenkos now,
it's a good place.
right? Sweet, sweet Palenko butcher. You would be mine. Shove more meat into her mouth. This is a good way to end the night. Like she says that, but it sounds more like
Look, you can chill here if you want. You know the couch is always open. You don't have to go home right now.
Just snack the road. And then I would fall asleep on the bus and then wake up at my place. Because, I don't really live too far from here. Again,
Oh yeah?
nap on the bus.
Okay.
I mean, you're like on one way side of the fucking neighborhood. I live closer to the water.
Um,
Literally, it takes me like 15 minutes to get to work. So I'm always on time. Except for that one time. It's
well,
like,
out
there
of
was a hot
character,
dog eating contest.
Ron lives basically right on the beach. You're in a beach house.
Oh. Oh, it just lives like down the road, just in the opposite direction.
Yeah. She could probably walk to his house if she wanted.
Yeah, definitely. So they probably live close.
Because it only takes him like 10, 15 minutes to walk to work.
hmm He probably lives on one side closer towards the aquarium than like her. Like she's like a little bit of ways. She's
Probably.
closer to Brighton than she is Coney.
Okay. Yeah, he lives like right in between the aquarium and like the main part of Brighton Beach.
All
So,
right.
yeah,
Yeah.
well, on the
So
side.
she's probably like in Brighton itself, or like on the border of Brighton on one side of the street.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Sweet, sweet.
So,
But like close enough
yep,
that if
yep.
like she throws a baseball, she'll hit someone on the beach.
Yeah. Yeah.
She probably does
That's
that when
kind
she's
of
bored.
probably. So, yeah. Well, oh right. You're actually close enough that you can walk home if you want.
Yeah.
But I mean, if you just don't feel like it, you can crash here.
I know. I mean, Looks down at herself. I'm still wearing work appropriate clothes.
That's true,
Muscle
you are.
muscle shirt and shorts. Which are the only two things that she really wears. There will be board shorts and there will be a shirt of some kind. Maybe a tank top. Maybe a muscle shirt. Sometimes a t-shirt. She doesn't like the crew neck ones though. Maybe a slight V.
He usually wears loose t-shirts. Sometimes they're like the polo style shirt that you can like unbutton partway down.
She
Um,
could not do that. Principal. So ugly. So very ugly. It's so
um,
constraining. Her muscles. They would be so tight.
he well, he wears ones that are obviously too big for him because he wears loose-fitting clothes.
I mean, gotta change
So,
into that sealskin quick.
yep. So anyway, yeah. So I guess we can probably end the scene there with the two of them eating and just chit-chatting.
Yep,
Um,
yep. Oh, she
Karina's
will
one of the
tell
few
him.
people that he would have. Okay. Yep.
Oh no, no, you can continue. You can continue. I'll just say it after before we end.
Oh, okay. I was just gonna say that Karina's one of the few people that he will actually chit chat with, because to him it's not just small talk, because they're friends. They're really, really good friends. So
Mm-hmm.
anything that he says to her is pretty meaningful.
Yep, yep, yep.
So yeah, go ahead.
Um, Karina will tell him of her plan. So Karina has this deep suspicion that a head marine biologist that works on Willifred is like skimming money off the top.
Oh,
I mean, it's her rival, but like there are reasons why she doesn't like him.
yeah.
Other than the fact that they're rude to the people who work there, that don't have fancy degrees and just do muscle work. Snob.
Hmm.
And like, while she wouldn't really care if she was just skimming money from the stupid museum store, like the stupid aquarium store, skimming money from research into an animal, even if it is a giant ass like Willifred, like that's a little rude. That's a little rude and needs addressing.
Yeah, you don't skim
So
money from the donations.
yeah, right. So apparently the she is a criminal psychologist, and all she really wants is for him to kind of swing by the aquarium like he's trying to investigate something to see if the psychology if to see if the biologist can start to.
Ron nods. That's a good idea.
I mean, Ron would already know of her suspicions of her rival,
Oh yeah.
who isn't like a rival anymore. It's more like an adversary,
Yeah.
like that
Well,
bitch.
he doesn't much like her either,
Well, there
honestly.
you go.
He thinks that he's definitely the better of the two of
Better
them.
marine
He's
biologist.
the better marine biologist, yeah.
I mean, there are a couple of marine biologists, but like that one specifically thinks they're top shit.
Yeah.
But they're not. I mean, something's got to be the matter if their animals always fucking sick, right?
Yep.
I mean, she have to be put to use somewhere. Though it will give us a chance to stare at his pretty teeth.
That's true.
Just like glint at those diamonds. So nice, so pretty, so shiny. I mean, diamonds reflect; they don't technically shine, but like still, it's enough.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Okay, with that we can end the scene. Karina just wants to share her plans.
Which is awesome. Yeah.
Yes.
So,
I mean,
all right.
Karina might hate the ass, but she still has a heart.
Yes, she does. And Ron will even remind her of that. So, players, thank you for playing. Watchers, thank you for
E.
watching. We'll see you next time
E.
at Living World of Darkness C20 venue.
We back, bitches.